Why, good evening, everybody. I am Reverend Rob Banaszak, and I am the pastor of the Institute for Spiritual Development in Washington, D.C., and this is our evening meditation. So glad everybody is here to join us for just a few moments in the stillness, that break in the middle of the week that allows us to breathe and regroup and recenter and to manifest the rest of the week that we desire. And of course, we do that with the beautiful Earth Magic cards right here. We allow these beautiful cards to be our guide for the week. We choose a card that we all kind of hold our hands up for and add our energy to while I shuffle. And then I always choose the top card so that y'all see that I'm not reaching into the deck with my own intuition, but I'm pulling that top card, which is that card that represents all of the energy that we have put into this deck, whether you're watching in real time live or if you catch one of the recordings on our YouTube channel. Speaking of our YouTube channel, if you're watching right now, please remember to hit like to this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell so that you can be notified when we have these wonderful opportunities to meditate or to come together in Spirit's name and to evolve and deepen our spiritual connection to ourselves and to the divine within. So let's get to it, shall we? I'm going to, again, shuffle the cards. If you remember from last week, or if you've seen the recording from last week, our card for the week was lightning, which represented power. And we take a moment to gaze on the card, to reflect on what it might mean for us personally, how that is affecting our lives. If you choose to ask a question of the oracle, that of course is up to you, and seeing how that card answers that question, again, a beautiful experience. Or if you just want to wait to hear what Spirit has to say, there's always that option. I'm hearing right now, I live in Washington, D.C. There's a lot of ambient noise happening, including my dogs possibly barking, which is always a possibility. But with all ambient type noise, and of course being on Zoom for the last couple of years, we know that we get it from so many places. You know, I invite everybody, especially as we meditate, to take those ambient noises, and sometimes they come and they startle us as if we are going into meditation. Just use that as a trigger to go a little deeper. So if something kind of jolts you or comes out of the blue as a noise, either where you are or where I am, just allow that to be your signal to go just a little deeper into yourself, into your inner being. And that's how I try to spin my dog's barking if it happens during the most silent time of the meditation, which it often does, like the siren that's happening now. But meditation and centering ourselves is about learning to do it no matter what the surroundings are. So always a challenge that we can seek to overcome, or to work with, I should say. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Please feel free to hold up your hands or scrunch your eyes or touch your temples. However you want to add your energy to the cards as I shuffle them is great. So let's go for it. And I never have professed to be a good shuffler, but perhaps that is a narrative that I keep telling myself that I should get rid of. Perhaps I'm a wonderful shuffler. I just allow it to happen, right? I don't know. If anybody's a shuffler there, you can tell me that. If it's possible for me to learn it, I'm not so sure. All right, are we ready? Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. All right, I'm taking the top card, which you all can see I'm drawing right from the top. This is our card, Our card, your card, my card, individual card is, ooh, interesting. So this is a first timer, guys. We've not had this card during this meditation, I think in the 2.5 years we've been doing it. So nice job. Nice job. Clouds, nurturing. So again, I'm going to put this this card in a place where you can look at it more closely as we explore it. But I really invite you to kind of register elements of the card that resonate with you. So is it the clouds? Is it the painting? Is it the word shape-shifting that the clouds signal or represent? All of that is on you while I put the card where you can look at it while I read. So excuse me. And what a beautiful card it is. Clouds and shape-shifting. So let's read about what the book Earth Magic has to say about clouds and shape-shifting. What are you feeling right now as you see the card? It's really, really beautiful. All right, clouds, shape-shifting. When tiny droplets of water or frozen crystals are surrounded by billions of other droplets or crystals, a cloud is formed. Each of these tiny droplets diffuse and scatter light so that the tops of clouds are white, then fade to gray toward the base. The nature of cloud formations affects our mood as well as the temperature on the ground and in the air. Their shape, movement, and coloration tell us what weather to expect in the near future, and they nourish our visual hunger during breathtaking sunrises and sunsets. Most of us have had the opportunity at one time or another to notice the shapes and forms clouds take as they drift gently or boldly across the sky, constantly shifting and changing, adjusting themselves to the requirements of their nature. When we take time to simply observe, we can see that cloud people, images that are an elegant collaboration between nature and our imagination. Yes, we can see the cloud people, images that are an elegant collaboration between nature and our imagination. So the book says, in both subtle and more dramatic ways, you can shape-shift by your choice of clothing, hairstyle, adornments, and even mannerisms, such as facial expression, gestures, and the way you walk. By adjusting these along with your internal attitude, you can actually display different personas. When you experiment with these variations of self-expression that are not how you ordinarily present yourself, others will react to you, depending on the degree in which your persona contrasts with the one they are most familiar with. Be like the clouds as you try out different forms, stretching your limits at times, willing to move and adjust as necessary. Lift your head up, square those shoulders, and stand tall so that your chest and heart are open to the world, and note how this feels. You may feel vulnerable at first, but stay with it. Then let your shoulders fall forward slightly, pull your chest inward an inch or two, and let your head drop down a little. And observe how this feels. Experiment with contracting your aura, your energy field, and then expand it as far as you comfortably can. This kind of shape-shifting, you can consciously choose your expression into the world. Just remember who you are at the core. So I love this because this card, this message tonight invites us to try new experiences, try new perspectives about ourselves, on ourselves, and out there in the world. See how they feel. See if they feel like they are part of our authenticity. Maybe you choose the ones that are just at the low-hanging fruit that you've always wanted to try. Maybe you've wanted to try something else, change your hairstyle or color or clothing style. This is that opportunity. And this week, how does this resonate for you? What area of your life is this an answer to a question, maybe to one that you've actually asked consciously tonight, maybe to one you didn't even know you had until you saw the card? And we'll take a moment, a few moments, several moments, to meditate on these clouds and the shifting of the shapes that we have and how they might be an expression of the rest of our week or the rest of our days. So as always, let us begin. Let us get comfortable. Build that nest around you where you feel yourself, where you feel the comfort and the energy at the same time you are feeling relaxed. Now, what I loved about this, the passage from the book, is the opportunity to open your heart to the world. So wherever you are, even if you're lying down, to just kind of roll those shoulders back. We do this in a teach spinning class. So you roll your shoulders back and allow what remains is that kind of outward positioning of your chest and your heart. Leave it out there. Be out there. Even if you're lying down, you can just arch slightly or roll those shoulders back and just allow that heart to be in the space, in the world, in the physical space from where you are. See how that feels. See how far it can go. See how you feel as it expands. And so now that our heart is out there and our chest is expanded, we can breathe comfortably. Let's pay attention to the breath as it enters into our nostrils, as it fills our body and even widens that chest even more, all the way down to our toes, and as we exhale it fully. So that's what we're going to do for the next 3 breaths. And I'm just going to put the card up for us. You can relax. And don't close your eyes just yet. Instead, focus on the breath. And pay attention to your physical surroundings as you do this, especially the sensation as it enters into your body. So inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. And one more time. And on this last breath, inhale fully, pause a moment, and then let it exhale, and then let those eyes just drift closed. And now as our breathing returns to a natural state, as a natural rhythm, as your eyes are closed now, just for 1 second, allow them to kind of roll a little toward your forehead. So just slightly roll them as if you could feel your eyeballs rolling back a little. And then if you could just hold them there as you go deeper. Allow that breath to take you deeper and deeper. Each time you inhale, and each time you exhale, imagine your essence or your presence going deeper and deeper into your very soul. as your physical body begins to fade into the ether around you. Each tone, each breath, more and more relaxed. And as our physical body just temporarily fades away, still grounded by our breath, we are more and more comfortable. No worries, no emotional pain, no physical pain has all just dissolved into the ether, so our presence can be free. Let us just try to visualize what the presence without our body begins to feel like. Can we sense that presence? Can we sense our essence without our physical form? Can we begin to feel that presence as if it was a mist? A mist that as it gains strength becomes whiter and whiter until we feel our essence as a beautiful white, puffy, yet malleable cloud. Can we feel that cloud as it moves across a beautiful, bright blue sky? Can we sense the fresh, white, almost iridescent glow as the sun's rays pass through us, pass through the air, underlighting us, uplighting us with the most beautiful prism of colors? Can we sense how as this cloud we can expand? Let's take the next few moments to just expand ourselves, expand that reach. Feel the stretch freshness that we are spreading across the sky, the coolness. How far can we reach? How far can we stretch? Can we feel the energy that we draw from that stretch? Now let us feel ourselves begin to draw in, just swirling, consciously drawing that presence in closer. Drawing in, feeling the strength, the density that we are drawing in brings. Drawing in closer, but still feeling the space, the airiness through that density. Now that we've expanded ourselves, and brought ourselves in, we sense, we hear, the voice of spirit come from inside our essence. As it says to us, you have the power to change shape. You've stretched, you've drawn in tightly, but you can mold this cloud shape of you into whatever you love, whatever you desire, whatever you wish to be in your essence. It's only you who decides what shape you would like to take. And Spirit invites all of us to take the next few minutes let these clouds shape us to take a form, and another form, and another form. Like when we look up at the sky and change and imagine those forms changing, let us take the next few moments to be those changing forms. Allow yourself to be guided by your imagination to the forms that you take. And when you shift into that form, ask that part of yourself why it has appeared, and what message it has. And we're just going to take the next few minutes, and I invite you to begin to think about shifting and then shifting. You can shift once, you can shift 5 times, but allow those shapes to speak to you. Allow yourself to hear what they have to say, because they are all a part of you, straight from your imagination, which is just your deepest self speaking to you. Just go with the images. Drifting across the sky, swirling, taking shape. one shape has a long, important, and beautiful message. The sky is so blue, and we are feeling invigorated by the shapes that we've become, by what we've learned, by what our imagination has opened for us to know in our hearts. We suddenly become quite aware that we are not alone in this beautiful blue sky. Our awareness opens. We sense these swirling, shifting, beautiful clouds. All those here in this space with us during this meditation. We don't have to know what they look like in the physical world. We just sense their essence from this experience that we are having together. Clouds in the sky. We just allow the next few moments to be ones of togetherness, where we acknowledge the clouds that join us here in this beautiful blue sky. Where we notice everybody's changing, beautiful iridescent colors. where we, if we choose, can feel our coming together, perhaps two clouds, creating a shape unto itself, or three, then separating back. For the next few moments, we just play with our essence and our shifting power. As it connects and fuses and becomes stronger or more colorful, then separates, moves through the sky. Just a few moments of this relaxing connection. It's like a dance of the mists, a dance of the clouds. Human and animal, vehicle, we all become and shift together harmoniously. Each of us unique, each of us creating something bigger than just each of us uniquely. Feel the dance across the sky we do together. feeling energized and yet so relaxed and free. We feel ready to return to that physical world with memories of these beautiful cloud formations that we ourselves became. Like a dream, a beautiful dream that we carry with us always. Knowing that this dream will be here for us when we return, we confidently choose to return to that physical body that has been anchored so lovingly by our breath, which we almost suddenly become aware of. It's always been there. We can feel it now entering into our bodies consciously, filling it up and then exiting. This instant awareness allows our physical selves to form around that cloudy, puffy, cottony essence. And as it does, we can feel that essence remain inside. We can feel that essence reach into the farthest corners of our physical body, our fingertips and our toes and our crown. That essence is us. And as our body reemerges around this essence, it feels restored and renewed and rejuvenated and revived. Our physical lives have remained, but with this alignment with our essence, that shape-shifting essence, we know that we have the power to become and create who we need to be in any situation we face. And so we choose to return completely to our physical bodies. We're going to take 3 quick breaths, and as we do, we're going to keep our eyes closed for those first 2, and then on the last one, we'll open them together. So let's breathe in and exhale quickly. Breathe in again and exhale quickly. Right on this last breath. Let us exhale quickly as we return. Can you feel the settling of that misty, cloudy, cottony self? Can you feel it still swirling inside of you? Can you feel yourself able to make that shift consciously? Choose to make that shift. So I invite you this week, from tonight on, to see if you can feel the shift. See if you can feel a situation that is happening to you. And if you can, shift to respond confidently, with love and with compassion, with curiosity and excitement. Can you make that shift to be who you need, who you want to be in those moments? Clouds and shapeshifting. I love it. So I hope you've returned fully. Again, if we were in person in a space, I would want to make sure that you were grounded and awake and ready to transport yourself back to wherever you needed to be. But because you're hopefully home or somewhere where you are comfortable already, I say go with that. I say enjoy that. Make it a part of the rest of your evening and the rest of your week. I hope you sleep well tonight. And of course, always check the website. We have it right at the bottom here. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can see us and follow us at www.isd-dc.org. You can make your love offering with our donate, /donate. So lots of ways to be involved with this community here in Washington, D.C., no matter where you are. And I'm so grateful for all of you who have become a part of this community for tonight and hopefully for much longer. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, this March 9th. And I hope that March continues to become more lamb-like for you. The weather may change, but we can choose the lion or the lamb. We can shift those shapes as we need to. But I hope that ultimately what you choose for yourself, what you choose to become is being of peace and serenity, joy and love. So have a great night, great week, great weekend, and I will see you here next Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m.